What's that? You say you want my number? Everybody's saying unk these days, man. I've been called unk plenty of times, and I'm only 20 years old. Today we're gonna be looking at the internet's unk problem by the duck. Let's go!
There's been a serious problem arising on the internet.
Yep.
And it's known as the unk problem. Okay, I just made that.
Alright, that moan in my ear was kind of nuts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The internet's perception of what's old and what's not is completely warped. I get
True.
it. The years are passing. I'm getting a little bit older, but that doesn't
it's
mean I'm
crazy, bro. Like, sometimes I think about things that I remember. Like, for example, I love Star Wars. I remember when The Force Awakens came out in 2015. That was 11 years ago, son. That's actually nuts. Like, there's so many memories that I think about sometimes, and I'm like, yo, that happened mad long ago. Like, that's crazy how much time has passed and how much time continues to pass, bro.
fossil. But it's starting to get a little bit concerning because people think things that I grew up with are old as shit. That's when the reality set in for me. There was a whole video about the Nintendo DS, how people used to hide that shit underneath their pillow.
Yup.
And the TikTok search was dead ass. What is a DS? This was like a couple years ago, so that's when that feeling really hit me. But if somebody who's 40 stumbles upon this video, this is going to be a complete shock to them that people in their 20s think they're old. And to be fair, my For You page isn't helping me. I keep seeing videos about how it feels texting someone over the age of 20. Wow, I see how he's
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I be doing that, bro. It depends on the person, bro. It's not even an age thing. It's just like sometimes like some people are from different places and they're just like they don't understand the text how I would send it sometimes. So sometimes I gotta like do a little retyping.
No, that's all good. Sorry. Do you think all people over the age of 20 are gonna respond with "Why are you crying?" When I kept seeing this over and over and over again this year, the reality just sunk in. It became a trend to call me old as f***. So that's why you see all these people in their 20s claiming that they're old, saying that they're pushing 30, they're unk, they're 22 teen. Okay, not that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be mad if someone calls me unk. I'll just laugh it off. But I just want to know what happened within the span of a few years. 'Cause I was just getting called a baby a few years ago.
That's
and now
true.
I'm even in college classes getting called unk. And now even people way younger than me are getting called unk. At that point, unk has really lost its meaning. Like, dog, how are people getting called unk for being born in 2009? Constantly being called old and telling me I'm a grown-ass man or whatever has me a little too hyper-aware of my aging. I don't think anybody watching this wants to age like milk. Who does? And that's why this type of content started going really viral. Anti-aging content. What I mean by anti-aging content...
God, I've been seeing so many people like spam like creams, oils, fucking lasers. And don't get me wrong, like I'm sure that shit works, but like, you know what I was talking about? Like, there's like really corny versions of that content.
People will make content around slowing or preventing signs of getting older. Now, I get taking care of yourself and self-care.
Facts.
So I see why some of these videos exist. But obsessing about your looks too much can be a problem. There's really a line that should not be crossed with some anti-aging content. Sometimes people will do anything and call it sauce or a method to looking younger. For example, looks maxers. That's all I gotta say. Just looks maxers.
That's not crazy to say. I think we've all seen look maxers in prime action. We don't need to talk about that.
People in that community do insane things just to improve their looks. Or you'll also have podcast dudes just taking this shit to another level. I saw this one dude who probably could have been rage baiting, maybe, but he said he literally lets his balls cook in the sun because he believes his tea is gonna go through the roof.
What the
yo,
fuck?
what are we talking about, man?
Like, imagine bros like in the sun and then just like you guys can't see because you know what I ain't even gonna put that. I ain't even gonna do that. Never mind. I'm gonna stop myself right there.
They're just giving microphones to anybody. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I fear aging like milk. I'm in the same boat. There's some parts about aging that I have a fear of. I could tell this shit at the campfire, and the mere sound of this word will have people scared. Balding. Anti-aging videos about balding really make me think.
I pray I never go bald. I have a lot of hair on my head. My hair grows very fast as well, and I have a nice set of hair. You guys actually can see my hair. I'm not wearing my bonnet today. Figure we spice it up a little bit, but I pray I don't go bald. Nothing against my bald guys out there. Shit, bald up top, Michael Jordan. But hey, it's just not for me.
I think the turkey flight's coming sooner than later. Anytime my hairline takes a slight creep back, I'm in panic mode. And sadly, it's inevitable for some people. One day, I may have the Vegeta lineup. And I understand why people consume anti-aging content. But sometimes it just amplifies my fear even more. Some people really just exaggerated to no end. They'll say if your hairline creeps back a nanometer, you're cooked. So it has me checking my hairline in the mirror pretty much every day. And one day, I can't
I low-key got a nice hairline, Chet. Like, you know, it's not done right now because, you know, it's been a minute since I've been in the shop. I gotta get my hair cut low-key. But, like, what's that? You say you want my number?
And cope. If I lift up the hair, check the lineup, and there's a bite mark taken out of it, I can't say, yeah, it's just maturing now.
Whoa. Have you subscribed yet? If you want to join the crew, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back to the video, pussy ass boy.
Grown man, by the way, or grown man.
Yo, I be seeing that all the fucking time. Bro, you can't have fun these days, bro. Anytime you try to do something fun, a hobby or something, bro, is, oh, you a grown ass man, by the way. You a grown man, by the way. You can't have fun these days, bro.
This is a part of the early adulthood starter pack, especially on the internet. Now, look, there's some stuff that you shouldn't be doing when you're grown, like having a meltdown in public, making a whole scene.
Okay, that clip, I've seen that so many fucking times. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? He was like hit him with a Super Mario power-up or some shit. I don't know why he did that.
Because you didn't get something you wanted? Yeah, you're too
What
grown.
the fuck is she doing?
But people will use this for anything and everything. To the point where grown man, by the way, has lost its meaning. People will ridicule any activity that you do once you're grown. And just say you're a grown man, by the way. Grown man eating ice cream. Grown man going to the movies. Grown man enjoying a calm day at the park. Hit the oil rig instead. But one activity I've been seeing get slandered a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Loki. That's true, Loki. He's not lying.
For doing when you're grown is playing video games. Why can't I hop on the game for a few hours? What is the issue? If I got some free time, I'm gonna use it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a hardcore gamer. I would spend too much time on the game, I would think. But I've seen the take, you shouldn't be playing video games past this age. I've seen 18 years old, but recently I've seen one that said 15 years old. You can't be playing video games or else get this, guys.
You're a complete loser. If you older than the age of 15 and you still playing video games, you're a complete loser.
Holy shit.
Ain't no way he got a king though. So the thing about that is, for example, in my experience, I used to play video games all the time. Now obviously I've grown up a little bit and I don't play games as much anymore, but it's not because there's like a pressure on me to not play video games. It's just I have things going on. Sometimes you just don't like feel the urge to play as much anymore. Like if you're a hardcore gamer, bro, get at that shit, bro. Like, do your thing. It's just like me personally, like I don't play video games as much anymore. I've been playing a lot more recently. I'm more of like a story time gamer. Let me know what your favorite game is in the chat, low-key, or in the comment section. But yeah, like overall, like as time went on, I played games less and less, and also I low-key don't have any friends. But I'll still hop on the game and like play some every now and then.
Nah, the king throat, man, you're right. I need to wrap it up. But nah, the weather, the gas, you know what? I should be talking about that instead of playing video games. Then I gotta live in an all beige house and just be boring. But seriously, people act like you gotta be a boring sack of shit once you're grown. Why do people expect me to just suddenly turn into a workaholic? I don't know where this came from, but like, do you expect people once they turn 15 years old to just drop every single hobby they have and just lock in? Like, what's the problem with having fun as a grown man? Obviously, things need to be prioritized, but indulging in hobbies for a little bit isn't gonna hurt you.
You should only be playing fucking video games above the age of 15 if you're rich and you got your life together.
And I don't know why he's acting like you have to unlock the privilege to play video games. Or whatever he said, be rich and quote-unquote have your life together. Whatever that means. It's the same shit as Netflix, watching YouTube, doom scrolling TikTok. It's just another pastime. And obviously, growing up, it's going to be different playing video games.
Yeah.
Because you have things to prioritize.
Right.
Work in the morning, you got shit to do. You got a Canvas assignment due at 11:59. But if we're talking about someone like more middle-aged, then you might have a whole family to take care of. But if you got some free time, who cares? Because you have shit to do, that doesn't mean you can't play at all. You just gotta manage your time. And then he ends the video off by saying, get some money, dork.
You're failing, you're a loser, put the joystick down and get some money, dork.
What a cold end.
I feel like he wanted to show off that he's got like he's the king of throats. Cause like, why does he have the angle like that? Like, I get it, bro, but I'm good over here. Please don't come over here with that, bro.
I guess he thought he was about to be in a I don't know what got him so mad about video games. Did he lose a ranked match? He definitely like dropped an elo or something. I don't know why people set age limits and expectations on things either. Because like I was mentioning earlier, I guess grown men can't have fun anymore. I swear, as soon as somebody sees you grown as hell having fun, someone will sit there and comment, yo, you got work tomorrow, Unc. Set that alarm. Like, bro, what? If I got something like this thrown at me, I would feel like I can't have shit. Let's say I'm having fun reacting to like an album or something. I'm really feeling that shit. It's like a perfect 10 out of 10 album. I'm going crazy. Not a single skip. I'm getting excited.
Right.
People sit there and be like, yo, you're too grown to be glazing like this.
You just don't get it, bro. We put those headphones on, those AirPods, bro, and you just like, that album drop, bro. You just don't get it. And that's cool if you don't get it. You don't have to get it. Hating on the outside of the club because you can't get in. It's understandable. I understand it. But stay over there.
Okay, yeah, if I were to do some crazy shit, fair enough. But I've seen people get clowned for getting too excited, quote unquote, as a grown man. Someone would say, grown man getting all excited for a game. Clock in tomorrow. And I hate this mindset that you just can't have fun when you're grown, because people will genuinely sit there and call you a bum. When you have fun, go out with friends. Why is it suddenly, once you're grown, you have to be locked in, hitting the oil rig 24/7? And also, people just expect you to have your life together once you enter adulthood. The expectations in the modern day for becoming an adult is insane. I get it, some generations were early to having kids and a house and a white picket fence. Everybody just sets these random ass expectations and deadlines of adulthood. For example, some people expect you to move out insanely fast.
Now you can't do that in this economy, bro. Like, it's okay to be 25, 26, living with your parents, bro. Places are mad expensive, bro. If, for example, I live in New York City, y'all already know this. Like, there's apartments the size of my room that sell for $2.5 grand every month. It's expensive out here, dog.
Living arrangement. You need to grow the fuck up.
So we're clear, he's saying 25 years old, which I get it. We all know the mom's basement stigma. But as long as you're working hard, you're not being a bum all day and sitting in the basement, who cares?
Right? You need to get a life, get out there, get a roommate if you need.
Apparently, I guess I don't have a life. You know, I would like to be moved out by a certain age, but it's not that deep if I can. To the point where I have to, quote unquote, get a life? And there's also other expectations and norms, even before 25. Like, you gotta graduate college at a certain age. Why am I seeing a video of DDG saying you shouldn't be on a college campus at 22, 23? That's like a year off from when people typically graduate.
Facts.
22? Why the fuck are you at a college campus? Stop thinking because y'all 22, 23.
Well, couple weeks. Sorry, DDG. But yeah, guys, sorry. I just gotta walk away now because DDG said I was too old. You know, although I'm right there, DDG, man. He said his words. Gotta walk away now. I'm too old. But some people stay back for athletics. They take some time off. They change their major. There's so many circumstances that life could hit you with. Some people go to college even later than that in life. Everybody's path is different. That doesn't mean the duck is behind because he didn't graduate college.
Exactly.
I'm way ahead of y'all. Y'all right behind me, bro. A few more years and your insurance gonna go down. Stop acting like you young in your brain.
Why, DDG? I was your biggest fan. I could name 5 songs. Gun to the back of my head and everything. Okay, no, I would be shot.
Nah,
broad daylight, never mind. But seriously though, all right, all joking aside, what is the rush? Like, I get it, DDG, you have crazy motion. Like, good shit, but I don't know why you care so much what age people are at college. I don't know what it is about this obsession with age and accomplishment. Of course, there is no rush to accomplishing anything. And you know, that's great that people find their passion early on and they accomplish a lot of things really young. And you know, it goes viral on social media because, well, that's a crazy ass achievement. So people think they have to have like 15 Lamborghinis by 18 or else their life is over. And now because of this, some people blow up in their mid to late 20s or get a crazy achievement. And people will say, damn, you're late, Unc. Prime's already over. Wrap it up. That doesn't mean it's over because you didn't make it at a really young age. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, seeing all that, it is definitely easy to feel behind in life. But the reality is just staying focused on your own path will get you way further than worrying about what other people are doing. Obviously, you could still view and see what other people are doing, but don't let it consume you or make it feel like
everybody's path is different, bro. You can't just like be consumed by what you see, because behind closed doors and behind whatever it is they post, they got shit to deal with too. And you know, people like to post the best parts of themselves, and that's just what it is.
Your life's over. To all the people that aren't quote unquote old yet, one day you'll know.
Listen, at the end of the day, you're never too old to chase your dreams, man. If you're young, don't be afraid to take risks. That's literally the perfect time to take risks. I probably mentioned it, dropping out of college, one of the biggest risks I've ever taken. But I've always been about doing my own thing. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I could go back to school if I wanted to, but I can go back to school anytime. But now's the time to be taking risks, especially if you're young like me. And you're also never too old to have fun. And you're definitely never too old to hit that like and subscribe button. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to show your support. Leave a like and comment and a subscription or whatever. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.